They just raised $2.5 million. And here's the twist. The team behind it isn't entirely human. In Barcelona, a startup called Altan is proving that an army of AI agents can now replace the jobs of entire software teams. We're not talking about code assistants that help developers type faster. No, this is software that builds other software almost completely on its own. And the question everyone's asking is simple. If AI can design, code, and even manage apps without human developers, where does that leave us? Stay tuned, because this story has investors, founders, and tech workers on edge. But before we go deeper, hit that subscribe button. Here is where we break down the biggest moves shaping tech and business. Think about it. Just 2 years ago, if you wanted a reservation system for your restaurant or an inventory management tool for your shop, you had two options: pay thousands to hire a development team or struggle with off-the-shelf software that didn't really fit. Altan flips that entire model. You type or even say what you want. I need a booking system that connects to my storage. I want a CRM that integrates with my WhatsApp. In a matter of hours, Altan's network of AI agents, programmed to act like UX designers, back-end engineers, database admins, gets to work, and out comes a fully functioning piece of software, custom to your needs. Not a mock-up, not a draft, an actual tool you can start using right away. That's why over 25,000 users, from casual founders to established companies, are already on board. Here's the kicker. Altan was only founded in 2023. In barely 2 years, they've gone from an idea to securing $2.5 million in pre-seed funding. That round was led by heavy hitters like Venture Friends and JME Ventures, with participation from Four Founders Ventures and even Carlos Reyna from 11 Labs. Now you might be thinking, why would investors throw millions at such a young startup? Because the space Altan is playing in is white hot. This is the same arena where companies like Lovable, Windsurf, and Replit have raised billions combined. The buzzword here is vibe coding, where AI doesn't just help you code, it basically lets anyone code by describing what they want. For investors, that's irresistible. Why? Because the potential market isn't just software developers. It's every single business owner who's ever needed software but couldn't afford a tech team. Altan CEO Albert Salgado puts it bluntly. Companies used to hire a team of developers who'd build solutions for you or your clients. That process is now being automated. That's the first step. Notice the last part, the first step. That's the cliffhanger buried inside this story. If this is step one, where does step two or step 10 lead us? Imagine an AI not only building your software, but also monitoring it, updating it, scaling it, and fixing bugs in real time. A full IT department that doesn't sleep, doesn't quit, doesn't ask for stock options. That's the future Altan is hinting at. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Altan isn't just targeting enterprise giants. Their model starts at $25 a month. That's cheaper than most Netflix subscriptions. Suddenly, software creation isn't locked behind six-figure contracts. It's democratized. Picture a local cafe owner in Barcelona who wants a custom loyalty app, or a non-technical founder in Nigeria who needs a marketplace platform. Instead of spending months and thousands on developers, they sign up, describe their idea, and have it built in hours. The playing field just tilted. Of course, no good story comes without tension. And here's the twist that makes this a true cliffhanger. If AI agents can now handle design, code, and infrastructure, what happens to the millions of developers worldwide? Is Altan empowering non-coders to bring ideas to life, or is it quietly laying the groundwork to make human coders obsolete? That's the million-dollar or maybe billion-dollar question. For now, the founders insist they're here to assist, not replace. But the trajectory is undeniable. Every step toward autonomous agents takes humans further out of the loop. Altan currently runs with just 7 team members. 7. Compare that to a traditional startup of their scale, which might employ dozens of engineers, designers, and operations staff. And yet, they've managed to attract global investors, 25,000 users, and headlines from top outlets. 7 humans, backed by an invisible legion of AI workers. Let's not ignore the bigger context either. AI-driven platforms are exploding everywhere. Replit is making coding social. Windsurf is raising huge rounds. Lovable is betting on design-first software creation. And now Altan is sliding into the conversation with a uniquely European angle, pushing Barcelona onto the global AI map. Investors aren't just buying into a product, they're buying into a future where building software is as simple as ordering food delivery. And if Altan can pull this off, $2.5 million is just the appetizer. So where does this all lead? Maybe to a world where the line between technical and non-technical disappears completely, where every entrepreneur, every business, every student can summon software like they summon an Uber. But maybe it also leads to a world where the human role in tech shrinks dramatically. The same way industrial machines replaced factory workers, AI could replace developers, not all at once, but slowly, invisibly, one automated step at a time. And that's why this story matters. Altan isn't just a quirky Barcelona startup with a cool deck. It's a signpost, a glimpse into how the tools of tomorrow will reshape the work of today. And if you're watching this, you've got two choices: be shocked or be prepared. Don't just sit on the sidelines. Hit subscribe now because we're tracking the companies rewriting the rules of business and tech.